Summary. Where is God when life isn't fair? Introduction. 8 days ago yesterday, my children and I had to take an exam at our Taekwondo Academy. The exam consists of several different elements that demonstrate the complete progress of the Taekwondo player. It includes forms, kicks, sparring, board breaking, Korean terminology, and there is even a written exam on theory, the history of Taekwondo in Colombia and other things. In general we did well, however the area to which we spent almost no time in class was the theoretical part. At the end of the practical exam, we received the written exam. We realized that there were several questions that we never addressed in class. Obviously, we could not answer these questions. After handing in the exams, Nicole and I walked into the locker room 247. Immediately, my daughter began to complain. I imagine you can guess what. She said that wasn't fair. Have her children said that? Young people, what do you think, have they said that? And when kids say that, parents' response is often, life isn't fair. It is a very common feeling, and not only in children and young people. Adults also complain about injustice in their lives and in the world. When we experience an unjust life, we often complain to God. We questioned him by asking, why did you let me lose my job? Why did you allow my mother to die or my cousin to die? Why did you let my daughter rebel? Why did you do that, God? Abusive. When we read the news, we scream at God as if he were guilty. Why is there so much poverty? Why are there so many natural disasters? Why is there so much war? Why is there so much evil? The world moans that God is abusive, and it doesn't help when his own followers do the same when unexplained tragedies invade their lives. If God is just, why doesn't he correct the injustice in the world? If God is just, why does it seem that the innocent suffer and the wicked prosper? God gives bread to him who has no teeth. Why does God seem abusive or unjust? As you process the pain in your life and the lives of those around you, you may be asking the same question. Maybe you prayed for God to improve a situation, but it only got worse. Or suddenly, you raised your daughter in the best way you could, but she keeps walking away from God. Maybe you have been looking for a reason behind the suffering, and now it is affecting your faith. Where is God when life is not fair? God is present in the midst of pain. God cares about what happens to us because he feels our pain. When he hurts us, he hurts. Remember that God experienced the world as a man. When Jesus came, he understands what happens to us. He empathizes with us, because he understands very well the pain and suffering of this world. Matthew 9:36 expresses the compassion that Jesus had when he saw people distressed, confused, helpless and abandoned. Matthew 9:36 NIV, when he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them, because they were oppressed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. The word compassion in the original language